Hi everyone, myself Arindam and I'm a legal intern at Lexis & Company, and today I'll be discussing on one of the most important topics related to the criminal legislation of India, that is bail. I will dive into the types of bails, regular, interim and anticipatory bail differently, regular bail as per section 437 and 439 of the CRPC, and anticipatory bail as per section as per section 438 of CRPC. And before that, we will also dive into the Constitution of India, the people's the right to personal liberty of human beings, and bail in relation. And we'll also have a short definition of what bail means, although it has not been described within inside the code of the particular offence. But the offences are categorized, as bailable and non-bailable offences. So we will read all of it. But to start with, we'll start with the Constitution of India's importance as per, and then we'll go in regarding with the bail thing. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So the Constitution of India is the supreme law of land. The fundamental rights are for all the citizens of the nation. However, some of them are for persons. While Article 14 of the Constitution ensures equality before law or the equal protection of law, guidelines in the territory of India is relevant to persons, which might additionally encompass the citizens of India and also non-citizens. There isn't any type of discrimination or differentiation in granting a bail to a foreign national in India. The personal liberty is of a maximum significance in our constitutional machinery as per Article 21. Deprivation of private liberty ought to be based on the minimum critical issue applicable to welfare goals of the society as detailed within inside the Constitution. Bail has been described as the process by which a person is released from custody as per Webster's third New International Dictionary. While in the Indian legal system, the system of bail is supplied within inside the Criminal Procedure Code. Bail has not been described within inside this code. Despite that, the offences are categorized as bailable and non-bailable. In the former, the supply of bail is an issue of course. It can be given both through the police officer in charge of a police station having the accused in his custody or through the court. The launch can be ordered at the accused executing a bond or even without sureties. In the later case, the accused can be launched on bail. However, no bail may be granted wherein the accused seems on reasonable grounds to be responsible of an offence punishable both with the loss of life or imprisonment for life. But the guidelines of thumb does now no longer observe to be underneath 16 years of age a woman, a ill or an infirm person. As quickly as the affordable grounds for the guilt give up to appear, the accused is entitled to be launched on bail on his very own recognition. He also can be launched for comparable motives among the near of the case and transport of judgment. When someone is launched on bail, the order with motives thereof have to be written. Now, the types of bail in India that I was discussing beforehand are regular bail, interim bail, and anticipatory bail. So, regular bail is generally granted to a person who has been arrested or is in a police custody. A bail application can be filed for the regular bail under section 437 and 439 of the CRPC. Interim bail. The type of bail is granted for a short period of time and is granted before the hearing for the grant of a regular bail or an anticipatory bail. Now, what is anticipatory bail? Anticipatory bail is granted under section 438 of the Criminal Procedure Code, either by a sessions court or a high court. An application for the grant of an anticipatory bail can be filed by the person who discerns that he may be arrested by the police for a non-bailable offence. Conditions for grant of bail in an unbailable offence. Section 436 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 lays down that a person accused of a bailable offence under IPC can be granted a bail. So these were particular types of bails, and furthermore videos we will be discussing about bailable and non-bailable offences differently and in a more depth. But for this particular video, let's keep it till here. And let's also go into deep the conditions for granting of a bail in bailable offences. Section 436, regular bail, section 437 and 439, Anticipatory bail section 438. So this was a small summary of the whole of video. Please do like, comment and subscribe.